So in today's video, we are continuing our quest on finding out how fast you can touch everything in every Sonic game. And the one we're doing today was the most commented in the last video, so if you want to see something, be sure to comment it in the comments down below. But for now, in today's video, we're going to be finding out how fast you can touch stone in every Sonic game. But first, we're going to be finding out how fast you can subscribe to Glokaze on YouTube. And that took less than 1 second, so if you're watching this right now, go subscribe right now, ring the bell, so you never miss an upload. But now, let's get right into the video. Starting off with the original Sonic the Hedgehog. Now, stone is an interesting thing to touch because there's many things that can be considered stone, because you can even include road as stone because, well, technically, roads are made of stone, but we get our first stone in this video. Next is Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Now in Sonic 2, we start in Emerald Hill Zone Act 1, and with my discovery, there was no stone in this level. Now in Act 2, there was also no stone, and over here, this is metal, so we don't count this. Now in Chemical Plant, I mean, I don't even have to say, this entire level, act, zones, whatever, it's all metal, so we're just not gonna be seeing any stone over here either. And honestly, now thinking about it, I probably messed something up in Emerald Hill Zone because there's no way there was no stone in that level, right? Anywho, after getting through Chemical Plant, we reach Aquatic Zone, in which we touch stone. Next is Sonic the Hedgehog 3. Now, unlike Sonic 2, we have a stone to touch in the very first level. Next is Sonic and Knuckles. Now, unfortunately for us, in Act 1, there is no stone that I found. I mean, in Act 2, you could say there's a couple things that are stone, but I'm not going to consider them a stone because, well, they're in the background, so I don't really want to count background stuff, so hey, let's keep going. And unfortunately, there's not going to be any stone in Flying Battery Zone because, well, we're in the sky. And after dying a couple times in Fly Battery Zone, we finally reach Sandopolis Zone, in which we touch stone. Next is Sonic R. Now, we're in Resort Island, which is the first stage in the game, but it doesn't matter because we're not going to be staying here that long because of that mountain that just popped in right here because, well, it's made out of stone. Next is Sonic Adventure. Now, in this game, we skip the cutscene so we can go into the first boss fight, Chaos Zero, which the floor is conveniently made out of stone. Next is Sonic Adventure 2. Now this game starts off with City Escape, in which, well, we touch stone right away because the road is made out of stone. Or rock, same thing. Next is Sonic Advance. Now in this game we start in Neo Green Hills Zone, in which we touch stone in the first level. Next is Sonic Advance 2. Now in Sonic Advance 2, it's another case of there might have been a stone in the first level, but I just didn't find it. Let's hope that's not the case. But anyway, we move on to Leaf Forest Act 2. Now in this level, we also didn't find any stone here. Now in Hot Crater, well, we're in a stony environment, I guess I would call it. But unfortunately, the stones and the rocks are in the background, so those don't count for us. Now I found this Badnik over here, in which I'm gonna count as stone because, well, it just looks like it's made out of stone. If it's not, kill me, I don't know. Next is Sonic Advance 3. Now luckily for us, the first thing you do in this game is quite literally touch a stone. Next is Sonic Heroes. Now in Sonic Heroes, we start with Seaside Hill, in which we touch stone with these little thingies on the side. I mean, once I get control of the character, there we go, we touch stone. Next is Shadow the Hedgehog. And now that we're on Shadow the Hedgehog, did you guys see the news about the creator of, like, Sonic? And he was, like, talking about Shadow and how, oh, he's not gonna be in Frontiers, but we have something else in the future planned for him. So do you guys think there's gonna be a Shadow the Hedgehog 2, or what is it gonna be? Let me know in the comments down below. But anyway, we touch stone because, well, roads are made of stone, as we all know. Next is Sonic 06. Now in Sonic 06, we pretty much, well, yeah, we touch it right away. Next is Sonic and the Secret Rings. Now in this game, we skip the tutorial, in which we go straight to the first level, in which I think this castle is actually made of stone, if I'm not mistaken. I might be wrong, I'm gonna consider this stone though. Like, look at that, that's definitely stone. Okay, I'm counting that. Next is Sonic Unleashed. Now in Sonic Unleashed, unfortunately, we won't stay in this game for too long because, well, we're surrounded by rocks and we can't touch this one, but, actually we can touch this one. Yeah, this one, okay, that counts. Definitely counts. Okay, we touched stone right there. Next is Sonic and the Black Knight. And in this level, we start over here, in which we touch some stone bricks over here. Next is Sonic Colors. Now this one's going to be very interesting because we do start in Tropical Resort, in which doesn't appear to have any stone at the beginning. And I'm not going to count this as stone. I don't really think that's stone. I think that's just straight up brick. I mean, you can technically count that as stone. I mean, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm just going to keep going for now. I'm hoping I don't regret that later, but we're just going to keep going. And over here, I'm going to count this as stone, but let me know if you guys don't think this is stone, but I'm going to consider it stone. Next is Sonic Generations. Now in this game, it's going to be very similar to Sonic 1 because, well, we are in Green Hill Zone from Sonic 1. There are a bit of differences, like right there, I could count that as stone. Should I count that as stone? Maybe. I actually probably should count that as stone, but I'm just gonna keep going and actually find the stone itself because I've been trying to find the stone that's in this level. And there is that stone. Next is Sonic 4 Episode 1. Now, I hate this game as much as the next guy, and thankfully we don't have to stay in this game too long because it's pretty much just Green Hill Zone once again from the first game because, well, we touch a stone right here. Alright, thankfully my Sonic 4 Episode 2 right now doesn't work, so hey, we're just gonna go to the next game. Next is Sonic Lost World. Now in Windy Hill Zone 1, Act 1, whatever, I was surprised, but I didn't find a stone. I'm pretty sure there's a stone, there has to be a stone somewhere, but I did not find any. But anyway, we move on to Zone 2, in which we have the same result of not having any stone at all, which, unless you count this moon, because I don't really think I should count that moon. I'm not gonna count it. But once we get to Zone 3, that is where we're going to be touching our luscious stone. Next is Sonic CD. Now, as we all know, my Sonic CD is basically at 2x speed, so what you're seeing here is, oh, okay, well, we touched stone at 2x speed. Next is Sonic Mania. And just like before, this is another recreation, basically, of the first Sonic 1 level in which we already did before, so we already know that there's going to be a stone coming up right over here. And there is that stone, which means we have touched Piedra. Next, we have Sonic Forces, a game that pretends I have a $10 PC running on a potato. Now, I never realized this before, but there's so much Green Hill in every Sonic game, like we pretty much... Wait a minute. Can we touch this rock over here? We can't. There's an invisible wall here. Okay, we gotta keep going. But I didn't realize how many times they actually put Green Hill Zone in Sonic games as the first level, or in the game in general, because it's pretty much in every single game. I'm so glad for Sonic Superstars basically retiring Green Hill Zone. I'm pretty sure it's still in the game somehow. I think it's like in a cutscene or something, but I'm pretty sure we're not going to be getting any Green Hill stages unless it's like DLC or something, but I'm hoping to not see Green Hill Zone or Chemical Plant or any of the other older zones. For like Sonic Unleashed was so perfect because it had all original zones. Anywho, once we can reach this mountain over here, which I'm pretty sure is made out of stone, we touch stone over here. Oh, okay, invisible wall again. This counts. This is the same texture, isn't it? This is the same texture. Okay, I'm gonna count it. It's the same texture. We touch stone. Next is Sonic Frontiers. Now, ignore the fact that the invisible mod is still on. For this game, you really don't touch stone in the cyberspace level unless you touch the stones in the background. Like, you guys see the stones in the background, but I don't think I can get to those that easily, so I'm just gonna keep going instead of wasting more time on trying to reach those. But once we get out of the cutscene, we touch stone over here. Even, you guys see this, okay? You guys see the little shadow. We're touching stone, okay? And lastly, we have Sonic Superstars, which I'm also going to borrow GameSpot's gameplay on this, and we spawn on some stone tiles, which means we have touchstone in every Sonic game. And now with every Sonic game being complete, here's the list on how fast you can touch stone in every Sonic game. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys want to see me touch next. But for now, thank you guys for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe for more content, and see you guys next time.